Hello, world. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning from.
Yes, hello, hello, hello.
Yeah,
Welcome, welcome.
yeah. My name is Emily. To those of you who this is your first time watching us, I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm a happy wife to this very handsome guy right here.
This banana guy right here, and I'm Mike. Oh, you didn't finish, did you?
Yeah, that's all right.
That's it, sure.
Yeah.
My name's Mike, originally from England, and we now both reside here in Atlanta, USA.
Yes, so tonight is all about how to learn something new, thrive in a digital world, and eventually inspire others by building something of your own. So tonight's topic, I'm just checking if I put the right one, is yes, right there in the bottom. Yes. What I wish I knew when I first moved to America as an immigrant. Different immigrant, different stories to tell. So again, welcome to those of you who are joining us tonight. Grab a cup of coffee if it's morning to you, or a glass of wine if you like drinking wine or beer, whatever. But me, I just have
Agua.
water all the time. Yes. And our mission is simple: learn, thrive, and inspire. So today we're talking about how something that's very close to my heart, what I wish I knew when I first came to America as an immigrant. Yeah,
Mhm.
every single one of us has different stories. So, whether you're an immigrant yourself, have immigrant parents, or simply know what it's like to start over, I think you'll relate to this conversation. So, stick around, fellow immigrants. When I moved to the United States from the Philippines, I came with hope. Like many immigrants, I believe that if I worked hard enough, everything would eventually fall into place. That's why when I came here, I worked 2 to 3 jobs. And because, like I said, I came with the hope that my only child, my only daughter, would have a better life compared to me when I was growing up. I did not have much growing up. I was under the care of my grandparents and my aunt and uncle because when my parents broke up, I was left behind. And so I promised myself that when I have my own child, she would never experience the same hardships that I had when I was a little girl. But while I'm so grateful to be coming here in the US, it came to a price, and this is what I'm going to talk to you or share with you, to those of you who have not heard my story yet. Like I said, everything hopefully would fall into place when you come to US. And I'm not, or I wasn't afraid of hard work. Even back home, I always have kind of side hustle, if you want to say. In fact, most immigrants aren't. They are not lazy at all. We're willing to sacrifice.
Mhm.
We're willing to miss holidays, which happened to me. I miss all the holidays, all the milestones of my only child. We're willing to work overtime. We're willing to do whatever it takes for our families. And that's exactly what I did. I worked, then worked,
Mhm. And
and
work some
worked
more.
even more. Yes. So, uh, lesson one for me: working doesn't always, or working hard doesn't always create freedom. Actually, it's the
It's the
opposite.
opposite, yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk
Yeah,
a little bit?
sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, definitely working hard. It doesn't give you any freedom
Yeah.
whatsoever
Mm-hmm.
because if you've got your regular job and then you take on another job thinking, okay, well, I've got a few hours here, I can go and work somewhere else for a few more dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take on another job. All it's doing is you're just exchanging your time for dollars.
Yes.
And through more hours, meant you think it's going to mean a better future.
Yeah.
But instead, more hours often meant being more tired, more stressed, less time with family, missing birthdays, missing school events, living for the weekend if you have the weekend, because it's like, oh, here's another space. It's like you're fitting clothes into your closet. You can relate to this.
I don't have much clothes.
You don't have much closet. But the thing is you feel, oh, well, if I rearrange this, that gives me a little bit more space. And then you can fit a little bit more in. But all you're doing is cramming stuff in, and you're not really enjoying what you've already got there.
Yes.
So that kind of is like the hours you're working. You think, oh, well, I'll just do more hours. I'll take on another job. I'll do this. I've got some time on a Saturday. I have some time on a Sunday morning. I could go and do something. But you burn yourself out because all you're doing is constantly working. And I don't know, but is that something you want to do? Or just work all the time?
Yeah, well, I did that. That's what I did, exactly what I did in the past. So I wish someone had told me working hard is important, but eventually you also need a system that can work beyond your own time.
Yeah, I think also with regards to working hard, we should be working smarter, not harder. But I think a lot of people can relate to that. Yeah, definitely. You can be incredibly hardworking, but if your income only comes from the hours that you personally work, it's difficult to create more freedom.
Yes.
So lesson 2 would be multiple income streams.
What about multiple income streams?
Well, it's not just for the wealthy, for one.
Uh-huh.
Growing up, I believed you had one job and that was it. Nobody talked about having different sources of income. Nobody taught us that. Or many immigrants, I think, were simply taught, you get a good job, you stay there, you retire at some point, but then life changes.
Yeah.
Look at technology today, for example. It's created opportunities our parents never even heard of.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
then on the flip side of that, as well as it's creating opportunities, it's cutting out a lot of jobs as well. So people are losing their jobs because of technology.
Yeah, actually, talking about losing jobs, Microsoft just laid off 4,800 employees, and that's 2% of the workforce.
Yeah. So just imagine, and that's Microsoft. That's a technology company.
Yeah.
So if they're finding ways, or being able to cut corners, or whatever it is they're doing, or putting more work onto other people, nobody's job is safe these days.
Yeah. So that's why we have to have that another source of income. And then I believe lesson 3 is okay to learn something completely new, just like an online business. This is something really new. When I first saw people building business online, uh, I was excited. But this guy right here doubted. He was very skeptical. Even though I'm not good with technology, even though I thought I'm old, um, I still got into business. But there are so many people who don't even want to look at it. Why? Because people they would think that, what if people judge them? What if they fail? Sound familiar?
Yeah. Yeah. And the biggest obstacle wasn't technology, it was my mindset. And I was really skeptical. I asked lots of questions. I wanted to understand how everything worked before getting involved. Looking back, I'm glad I did ask questions, or we both asked questions instead of just assuming, because again, I'm old school. I'm 65, and you look at your mind keeps going back to old school of, hey, look, what am I selling? Do I have to sell anything? Do I have to do this? Or how does it work? And because technology or online was new to us, I couldn't grasp it at first, and that's why it took me a while to get a good handle on it.
Yeah, me is the opposite. When I found out this online business, of course I don't know anything about it, but when I saw the opportunity, the possibilities, the bright future that I saw, that other people who are ahead of me are very successful, I said, if they can do it, why can't I? So I was very, very excited, although I didn't know anything about it. So I just like jump with my 2 feet, both feet right away, because I know what it can do for me and our future.
Yeah, and I think it's, if you look at it, like if you're going into a new job, for example, you
Mm-hmm.
don't know anything about that new job,
Yeah.
and it may take you 6 months or maybe even a year to get a good grasp on it. And it's just kind of like the online business. Unless you get involved in it and you do it, no, it's not going to happen overnight. But if you stay with it and you learn and you learn and you learn, then
Mm-hmm.
and follow the steps,
Yeah.
then
Yeah. I just wanna say this because I read just a few minutes ago. I read something that kind of correlates or relates to what you just said. And what I read is it's not the smartest, or it's not the luckiest person who normally wins in whatever, like business, for example. It's the people who stays in the path, or who
stay
never,
consistent.
yeah, and never give up. So that's one thing that's why, even though we're not there yet, we stay consistent, because that's our belief. And and it's sometimes it's not all about money, really, because
Mhm.
we gain so much already in this online business, and which goes to lesson number 4, which is never stop learning. So one thing that I've learned over the last couple of years, the people who keep learning, keep growing, like they read books, they have mentors, like which our online community, excuse me, we have all those. We have mentors, we have step by step training, we have um coaches, and the supportive community. The moment we think we already know everything, that's when we stop growing. So never stop learning is, even from the very beginning, I believe that we were born until we go back.
Yeah,
We go back to
and
where we need to go back.
and definitely the learning part. Anybody looking at an online business that has never done it before, you've got to have an open mind. If you just think like this down the
Mhm.
tube, like I know how everything's done, you're not going to succeed. You've got to have an open mind.
Yes. Yeah, and I mentioned a few minutes or a few seconds ago about the community. So you always have to find the right community. And for us, actually, this changed everything. Starting over in another country can feel lonely. Sometimes you don't know who to trust. Sometimes your own family doesn't understand your dreams. Just like Mike before, when he started this online business, when he was skeptical, he didn't see what I saw. That's why he was like, "Oh, okay." He was supportive, but not he was not in the business like me. You know.
That's for sure. Yeah, and having your own dreams, even like there's a lot of partners that they'll come into this business and their spouse or their partner
Mm-hmm.
doesn't understand it, but your goals, or what you want in your dreams, and maybe some family members, they don't see your vision,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and they can kind of put all kinds of negative thoughts in your head. So, but you've got to overcome that, because that's how your dreams get squished.
Yeah.
is by people just say, ah, you can't do that. You're not smart enough to do that. You don't know anything about online stuff. Oh, this is a scam. You'll hear everything.
Hmm.
But if you've got a belief in your heart that, hey, no, I know that this can work and I know it's for me,
Yeah, it happened.
it happens. I mean, come on board and you'll see.
Yeah, so yeah, here in our online community, there is it's very supportive. So what I'm trying to say is finding a supportive community made a huge difference, not only for, not only for day-to-day living, but also especially with the online business because it's very new. Yeah, people who encourage you or encourage us, shared what they had learned, celebrated wins, help us through challenges that support matters. So those are the things that we actually found in this online community.
Yeah, that's really important because you don't want to get involved in something that you just sign up for something and then, okay, figure it out for yourself. Here's a video, they show you on video and that's it. And then you run into a problem and you can't get hold of nobody.
Yeah.
That's not what you want. That's not what you want at all.
Hi Bernadette, thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
So definitely having a strong community to help you and support you is huge. I mean, even if you have a day job, a corporate job, a 9 to 5, whatever you want to call it, even sometimes if you're in that, you don't get the support from your superiors because they're too busy sorting out whatever problems they may have.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're kind of walking around with, "Well, what do I do? What do I do? Who can I go and see?" And then other people are so busy, they don't want to help you. So it can be really stressful.
Yep.
But this is, I think the community is one of the most valuable assets.
Yeah, in this online business, definitely number one. Like, um I never seen any company, I've never seen any, how do you call it, never seen any company or anything out there wherein the community is very, very supportive.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So time is also most valuable asset. For years, we thought making money or more money was the goal, but today we think differently. Money does matter,
Mm-hmm.
but time matters even more. Time with family, time to travel, time to enjoy life, and time to simply slow down.
Yeah, it was
Slow down. Hmm.
it was just talking.
Yes, she's always on the go.
Uh,
I said you've got to slow down, unplug, relax,
mhm.
because time is ticking away for us all. We can't claim any back. It doesn't matter how much money. It could be Elon Musk. He's the richest person in the planet, I think, right now. He can't buy no more time back. No matter how smart or clever he is, nobody can buy
Yeah.
you any more time. We all have the same 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Mhm.
It's what you do with that time. Do you want to continue working for other people and having them order you about and just exchanging your time for a dollar? Or do you
Yeah.
want to build something for yourself?
Yep.
But
Yeah.
definitely time to slow down. And the great thing about the online business is you can slow down. You can go for a walk around the lake. You can
Mhm.
take your phone with you and you sit for 5 minutes. You pull your phone out, blah, 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 hey, look, yeah, we've got some leads.
Yeah.
And then off you go, carry on again.
Yeah. Hi, Alma. Alma was my classmate in college.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. So that's definitely something I wish I had understood much earlier because time is something that you cannot gain back. Some when it's gone, it's gone, and we can only look back. We can only regret,
Shoulda,
just like what I coulda, shoulda, woulda.
shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just like you're taking time now to watch this, which we really appreciate because time is valuable. And if
Yes.
you can sit and watch this, then you can look. You can certainly look at the business for sure.
Yeah. So one of the reasons that Mike and I started exploring an online business wasn't because we were looking for a shortcut. Definitely not. It was because we were looking for another option. We still work hard, we still show up, we still learn every day, but now we're building something that isn't limited to one location or one paycheck. It's given us the chance to meet amazing people from different countries,
Mhm.
definitely travel more, and build relationships we never imagined.
Yes, that's for sure. But definitely, time is of
Essence.
essence. Yes, yes. Because as I say, you can't get any of that back. And we've enjoyed the learning process. We're still learning. We still learn every day.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're an immigrant and you're watching this today, we just want to encourage you. Uh, don't underestimate yourself. You've already done something incredibly difficult yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You left your family behind or your country. You've
Yeah.
adopted a new country. That's what I've done. That's what
Mm-hmm.
Emily's done.
Yeah.
We've done that, and we're here by ourselves, and we're building something. So you learn a new culture. That tells us you're capable of learning new skills too.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so whatever your next chapter looks like, don't let fear make the decision for you.
Yeah.
Listen first and then ask questions.
Yeah, absolutely. And do your research. We always say to everyone who are watching right now, um, that do your due diligence. We want people who actually ask questions. That's why we encourage them to attend our Q&A, question and answer, every Wednesday. We do have that. All you need to do is to comment below, or say info, or Q&A, and then we're going to send you the link so that you can join and make an informed decision.
Yeah, don't cost you anything. You don't have to do anything, but just let us know. But
Yes.
yeah, ask questions, find out. That's a great thing about this. We're not pressuring nobody
Mm-hmm.
into, or trying to convince anybody for that matter. Hey, you've got
No.
to do this. We're not trying to sell you snake oil. Um, we're just trying to show you a path that we've taken that
Yeah.
is working for us and a lot of other people. I think we're at about 280 to 290,000 in the community right now.
Yeah.
So, and growing.
Yeah, and we are here to help. Whatever, I know for sure that any immigrants right there, you don't want to settle. You want the best for your family, for your loved ones. That's why most of the immigrants are working so hard, like 2 to 3 jobs. And why is that? Because we want the best for our families. So you don't have to choose between providing for your family and being with them, because you can do both by checking this online business. And this will uh, it gives us time freedom. It gives us like grow our personality or grow our mindset, especially.
Yeah, and there's constant training every single day. So again, there's things you can tap into every morning.
Mhm.
Emily does a daily drop-in. She watches that and puts your mind on the right tracks, and away you go. And they'll share some information with you. Every week, there's different activities, if you want to say, online that you can jump on and learn from. So it's a constant learning tool. And you decide how much you want to do and don't want to do.
Yeah, and we also not saying that you have to quit your job, because we discourage you from doing that, because this is the online business that you can actually do around your busy schedule, not the other way around. So it's very doable. If you have 30 minutes here and there, even on your lunch break, even when your kids are taking a nap, or you're dropping them off to a soccer game or whatever recital, you can actually do this, because a lot of us have done that. And a lot of people who are in this online business for a while, they did exactly that. They started as part-time, and then a few months or maybe a year or two, they quit their full-time job and they just focus in this online business. because it gives them everything that they are looking for. Some of them pay their debt. Some of them were given a chance to travel more, just like us. And of course, the time freedom and the family time that they really wanted to achieve. Everything is achievable in this online business, but we don't promise. If you don't do your part, of course nothing is gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know
because it's your business at the end of the day, just like it's our business.
yeah.
And don't just ask a couple of questions and fill in the blanks yourself. Just be open minded, come in. There's a kind of a process, if you want to say, just like, again, like I use the scenario as if you're applying for a job. You go to three, four, five interviews,
Mm-hmm.
and you find out a little bit more each time you go along. Same with this. You come in, you find out, it gives you an overview of the information of like what kind of what the possibilities are from the business, and then there's a Q&A that you can jump on and you can ask some questions there. If you want to then take a deep dive, there is a 149 fee, which is 100% refundable.
Yes.
So it's 149 US dollars. If within 30 days you choose, this isn't for me, you just let us know and we'll send you your 149 back. But that will give you a deep dive into the business and answer everything for you. Before the end of the 30 days, if you're still ready to go, you'll get a, what's the word?
Strategy call.
Thank you. Strategy call. That's where they'll tailor make the way you want to start the business, because you know how you want to do it. If I just want to start off slow, or no, I want to come in full blast.
Yeah.
They'll sort all that out for you then and answer any of the questions and get it all taken care of. So there's that 3-step procedure, if you want to say. But yeah, just check it out. It doesn't cost you anything. Even if you pay the 149 and you don't like it at the end, you still get your 149 back. So it's cost you nothing. But at least you've had a look at it and you can scratch it off and say, that's not for me right now.
Yes. So how many of you go out for dinner and pay that amount of money? Or to the women who love shopping, how many of you go shopping and buy you a purse more than that? You spend more than $149. So think about that. $149 refundable. And if you don't like what you see, but if you love what you see, then great. That $149 will cover your website, your funnel, your training, your mentorship, your coaching, and many other trainings. So
and then when you do take a deeper dive, by the way, you actually have access to the community, which is, as I said, over 280,000. So you're able to reach out to anybody. You can, because don't just listen to us, you can reach out to anybody in the community.
Yes.
And find out what their story was and what their background is and how they got involved and what they love about the business. And they'll be happy to tell you. No one's going to hide anything from you.
Yes. So anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. So thank you so much for all of you who are listening right now, and to those of you who will be listening the replay, thank you so much. And of course, those our sharers, huge thank you for everything that you do for us. And if this message resonated with you, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments. What's one lesson you've always learned since moving to a new country, or simply one lesson life has taught you that you wish you had known earlier?
Yeah. So if you're curious about how we're building the business that fits around our lives and allows us to connect with people around the world, send us a message. And we'll be happy to share our experience and answer your questions too. No pressure, just a quick chat.
Yep. So until next time, please don't forget to pray, because prayers
move mountains.
Thank you, everyone, and God bless. See you again tomorrow.
See ya. Bye bye.